Hello YouTube, Joyceman M here, and you're looking at my 1943 9130 Mosin Nagants. First we have ZAK, which stands for Zombie and Alien Killer. It's a 1943 Ishevik Tula mutt. The stock has been stripped and refinished using a green stain and some very cool vinyl decals I got from Amazon. Along with some custom vinyl lettering I had made for this project, this is my first attempt at refinishing a rifle stock, and it proved to be a fun and enjoyable project with a cool result. Above that is my 1943 Ishevik Arsenal, all numbers matching except for the magazine, that I stripped down and refinished and have put back into its military dress, including a World War II correct stock. ZAK was purchased specifically to sporterize. It's not a numbers matching gun, it's an Arsenal throw together refinish. It's a blend of Ishevik and Tula parts, and all the numbers are Force Electro-Pencil matched to the barrel. The extra stock on top is to be cut down, slimmed down, and made into a nicer sporter stock. I plan to take several weekends to sporterize ZAK, with the plan of having a shootable rifle after each modification. This weekend's project is to cut the barrel down and add a front sight. What's this? I know, I was going to sporterize the Mosin wood stock, and I still plan to. But when you come across an ATI composite stock at a price you can't pass up, you jump on it. Now, because the ATI stock is molded to fit all the variants of the Mosins, some fitting may be required, particularly on the 9130 models. We be doing the cutting. You'll have a more harmonious outcome. There we go. Okie-dokie. Voila. So now, you didn't cut it straight.
No, I didn't. That was like this. Beginning.
Why are you going to cut straight? So now you take no good rotten bastard file, or in my case, second cut hand file, and you dress it as close as you can to black. That is not how you use a file. No. This is a file card. The file card is used to take pins out of the file that will leave marks. You use a file by going forward. Always forward. By bringing it back, all you're doing is you're taking the edge and rolling it. So you're always going forward. And this is the reason this is as high as it is, because I can file much more accurately up here than I can down here. And once you get it nice and flat, and every few strokes you go over there, you make sure you haven't got any buildup of the pins in there, filings in there, because what they'll do is they will leave a big scratch. And that's probably a little too high for you. You're shorter than that. So when the high side comes down and the whole thing is flat across, then you know you've got it all at the wrong angle in one place. What you want it is as close as you can make it to flat. See how this rough spot gets smaller and smaller as you start, getting the whole thing. This is still lower than the rest of it because you're not touching it yet. With the filing done, now it's time to square the muzzle. Put a little lube on here. For our cutter cut. And what you want to do is maintain straight down pressure
as you turn it. Okay? Yes. And you don't always want to stop in the same place necessarily. But what you want to do is now we want to chase this all the way around until that whole thing is flat. You set up your bench, you're going to set it for your height, and generally standing next to the bench, it should be about where your elbow is. That's usually about right for you know, where you want your bench height to be. You don't have to press your lips like that, you're working too hard. Have Cutter do the work. You're getting there, pretty close. Turn it up the best you can. And those little lines you see on there, that's chatter marks. That's because the your bore spud is not, it is allowing it to move some. Okay? So now you have a square muzzle.
With the muzzle now square, now it's time to add the target crown.
So what you want to do now is you want to protect that by cutting the countersink here. And you only go forward, you never back up with the cutter. Never ever go backwards.
With the target crown finished, now it's on to install the front sight. While adding and drilling and tapping for the ramp sight that we were going to put on this rifle, it got pretty intense and we didn't get much footage of this. We were very focused on what we were doing. Here I'm starting the pilot point so I can drill the first hole for the front of this ramp sight that we're going to install. We ended up drilling 2 holes, tapping them, and there's the result of the ramp sight on the front of the rifle. Now let's take this bad boy out and sight it in.
Low. Low and to the left.
Alright. We have a problem.
Low.
Same spot?
No. A little farther left. A little higher though.
So.
In the first black circle and to the left. High, a little high left. That was real hot. And to the left.
They're all left, huh?
They're all left. That third one you do is closer though. low and to the left. Right. Just out of the bullseye. And still right.
And here we have the finished project. That's my 25-yard sight end target. And then we have the last 3 shots at 50 yards. This is Droiceman M signing out. Thanks for watching.